smell a little bit of cinnamon. I don't really smell
A little bit.
apple.
What do you think, Steve?
How did you do that? It's exploded.
It's like really bubbly.
You nervous, Dad?
Yeah.
The first time?
First time what?
You're supposed to say, no, I've been nervous lots of times.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. It's all going right towards Ezra.
Well, it's good that you got that mask on. The hood is on, though?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense why it's all going over to you, then.
It's all getting sucked up in there. Did you guys learn from like the first time that's why you're wearing a mask?
I saw Julie struggling. I was like, I'm not around.
You started struggling? Oh, like with it, all the vapors coming over there?
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's not as bad with the hood, but because we mixed it on the table last time, so.
The cinnamon?
Yeah.
And did you mix the cinnamon in?
This time we just put it in here and then mixed it in here.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of the flavor kind of like stayed on the table.
Oh, you didn't get mixed into the candy very well?
Yeah, because this is an oil, so sometimes it doesn't really incorporate that well.
How much citric and malic acid do you guys have to add?
1 cup of citric.
Oh, just 1 cup of citric. Two very different pours.
guys done differently this batch compared to like the first batch?
Put the cinnamon in the bowl. Put less acid in it. That's all. Oh, and we're gonna pull this one.
You're gonna pull the green one, okay.
Is the red one the body, or is it like half and half?
Just half and half.
Half.
I was gonna say, how are you not burning your wrist right now?
I just,
You just
smelled an arm.
You smelled the singe.
I always forget about that.
It's like holding the
Always.
camera near it. I just like, I feel the heat. Yeah, this looks like a very Christmassy kind of candy. Get hot even through those gloves?
Yeah. I'll say on like your face and your arms.
Oh yeah.
You can still feel the heat. Close.
Yeah, through the gloves too, yeah. So I know you guys make everything look very easy, but the people at home I think sometimes forget that what you guys are working with is very heavy and always moving and very hot. Just all things that just add to the difficulty. I've noticed recently, like for the most part, you've been getting better at like having more of a consistent size when pulling it out. And Julie, you said you like giving a tip or something recently to help. What was the tip for everyone at home who wants to?
Ask Ezra, he's doing it.
Yeah. So pretty much like what I was doing was like kind of squeezing it.
Yeah.
And like Julia kind of explained that you have to just light pressure on it. Put light pressure on it, and using two hands helps. And going a little bit further with it, pulling it. Because when you squish it, it just gets all lumpy.
Yeah. It's interesting how you change like one little thing and it'll make everything more consistent.
Yeah.
It's hard to translate everything into like what you're teaching, or like even if no one sees what you're doing, it's hard to sometimes figure out what is going wrong.
Oh yeah, and like especially since people are always asking like how hot it is and like stuff like that, it's hard to tell like the consistency of it, I guess, and like just gotta feel it out.
Yeah.
It's practice.
How fast can you guys pull one of these batches out? Like once you just get over to here, like you're just pulling it.
I can do it in 8 minutes.
8 minutes? Wow. How fast do you guys usually do in 8 minutes?
I didn't do it in 8 minutes.
Julia could be like, I can do it in 8 minutes.
Well, and
Yeah.
it takes about 12 to 15 minutes.
Yeah. So definitely a lot shorter than like say ribbon candy. Yeah, which can be like 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And then you also figured out a way to just speed up like the whole day.
Correct.
So what do you do to do that?
I timed it out perfectly to start the next batch right when everything else is going to be done. So,
But before you guys were starting at when?
way too late.
Just like part way through this
Yeah,
batch?
like
It'd be
once you
like
start
now or
pulling it,
something?
yeah.
Whereas I think we might have even seen on camera when you started the batch.
Yeah.
Started the next batch. So yeah, then there's basically enough time to clean up a little bit, watch a little bit of whatever game show you guys are watching currently, and then just go right back into the next one. So
Yep.
then you guys can get out of here sooner.
Yeah, cut off about 2 hours.
Yeah. Like 2 hours total?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like 4 labor hours then.
Yeah.
Wow. So I know Julia's favorite game show is People Puzzler, which is you said it was People Puzzler.
No.
Oh wait, no, Deal or No Deal. Deal or No Deal. And then People Puzzler.
Sure. Family Feud.
Okay. I know Julia very well.
Then pizza. Then pizza.
All right, what is your top 3 then?
Top 3. Jeopardy's number 1. And then, I don't know, Family Feud's up there for sure.
Yeah.
I really like People Puzzler too. So, similar. Oh, or Legend of the, what is it, Hidden Temple or?
Is that a game show?
Yeah, it's like a Nickelodeon one.
Oh, that sounds like a Indiana Jones movie.
It pretty much is. They have like a boulder and stuff. Gotta do like a obstacle course.
What game show do you guys think that you would be the best at?
People Puzzler.
People Puzzler?
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah. No, you are pretty good at it.
Probably Hole in the Wall.
Hole in the Wall? What's that?
It's where they have like a big wall and it comes towards you and has like a cutout of like a shape you have to fit through. Yeah.
That's actually really funny.
It's a great show.
That sounds like it would be like a Japanese game.
Yeah, I think it must have been based off of one.
Yeah, I really see what you mean by like pulling it up like 2 hands at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this whole batch looks like it's been definitely a lot more consistent. Good work, Ezra. Thanks. You too, Julia.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so I don't really. I smell a little bit of cinnamon. I don't really smell
little bit.
apple.
I walked in
I
here.
know.
Well, yeah,
And
the building smells like cinnamon.
Yeah, it took
Yes,
me
Yeah, my
over.
whole body probably smells like
Yeah,
cinnamon.
and now I'm a little bit nose blind to it. But all right, let's just put it in our mouth.
I got the perfect
It's
duo.
like my fifth
Oh my
one I
wow.
made.
Okay, immediately I'm getting like the apple.
The cinnamon comes in a second.
Wow, actually, this is really good. This is like apple pie.
Yeah. Well, we already make apple
Or
pie.
candied apple.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't get confused.
Because
Sorry,
the apple is
sorry.
just tart instead of sour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it way better.
Yeah, it's not overpowering or anything.
The last batch we made was sour.
Yeah.
And the sour fans are going to love it. But this is what I was going for. More candied apple than
So we're gonna make 2 different SKUs, like one more sour than that. Yeah.
yeah. Because, you know, you guess. And
Pretty good.
I like this now. Now I can kind of taste the cinnamon, and it, like you can still taste the apple, obviously too. It's a really good combo.
I can taste the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
keep flipping it around.
you have to
Both.
flip it to which side you want.
So it's not just a candy, it's an activity.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, what's that face?
I'm tasting it
I think
too.
you've
You
been
did.
I think he
Watch
dissed
it.
you.
He did. Craig said he couldn't be in the taste test.
No, Mom said he
bad.
couldn't be in the taste
He's
test.
bad.
He's not welcome here.
What do you think? What do you think, Steve?
Have you had this batch at all?
Not this batch, but I did try the first batch.
How was it?
It was really good. It honestly surprised me.
Do you like sour?
I do. I love sour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So that was up your alley then.
definitely. I could smell the cinnamon when they were making it.
Oh, that was the most potent with the cinnamon.
Yeah.
For the smell, but then I tasted more of the apple though.
Yeah,
Like
for
the
sure.
cinnamon's definitely there.
Yeah.
But it could have also been like if I just had more of the green in the candy that I had, you know.
Each piece might be a little more of something.
Yeah. But this, I wish that we got video of like how much this was sticking before.
I know.
But that's what this mallet is doing here
Yeah.
because you had to like hit the sides of
Yep,
the.
just like that.
Yeah, and then you didn't really think about it one time. You hit it without the without
Usually,
the lid on there.
yeah. Usually I'll hit it like this to break it up, but then I just like autopilot went boop, and it almost hit you in the eye. But it's fine.
Candy almost went flying. Yeah. I really forgot to do that, but
That's why we put the top on.
yeah. So these are what, 8 ounce bags?
Yes. Yep. We aim for 8.6.
8.6. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on out there. We're getting pulled over by the ambulance. So now you're working on the first batch that we had, and you said you could tell the difference with like the smell of the cinnamon.
I can smell the cinnamon with this one, which is weird because it's more sour. It's not like it's
Yeah,
more
we didn't
cinnamony.
change the cinnamon, but I can kind of smell it more now too. Now that you said that, I don't know if I can actually smell it or if that's just my nose telling me that.
If I
now
just
that
put
you
it in
said
your
that.
head. Yeah.
You just stuck it in my nose.
Yep.
But you can kind of tell a little bit of the differences because the second one, actually, can you grab that bag?
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Here's
basically,
this one.
yeah.
There's that one.
So the biggest difference that I can see just by looking is that like this green was pulled and this one was not. So this one's a little more see-through and this one is just a little easier to see. It does kind of look more like Christmassy stuff than something in the beginning of summer, doesn't it?
It'll be a good Christmas flavor.
Yeah. Actually, no, I think anything cinnamony kind of would be a good Christmas flavor. It's good Christmas colors.
Yeah.
But we can also have Christmas in May.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Christmas in June, it's like halfway. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
They let you out of the candy shop? What do you think?
I don't know.
So, you ask, what's the difference between the 2 cinnamon apple hard candies? Well, let me tell you. So the first batch, we made the typical sour, super sour way. We used sour green apple and malic acid and citric acid.
But
And
it's a little. There we go. Now we can see it a little
Okay.
better because of the.
the glare.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. And then the other half of it was cinnamon. But when we tried it, we're like, the sour is a little overpowering, so if you love sour, this is the way to go. But we were kind of going for more of a candy apple. So we wanted the apple to be tart, but we still wanted you to taste the cinnamon and not get punched in the face so much with the sour. So for this one, we didn't put any malic acid in, we just did citric acid. And we also pulled this to make the green a little bit brighter, whereas this one we did transparent. So they do look a little bit different. So this will probably be a one-time only thing. So if you like sour and you want to try it with cinnamon, this is the way to go. This is the one we're shooting for because we're looking for more of a candy apple flavor. So This is probably what we'll settle on unless people love this so much that they insist.
Unless they're just going nuts over it.
Yeah, I mean, we don't tell customers that are all asking for the same thing, no. So probably this is the one that's going to go, but you never know.
Is there anything that customers have been asking for recently that you're like, okay, maybe we could try that thing?
Not off the top of my head.
Something with key lime.
Oh, yeah. Key lime. Yes, key lime bark they've asked for. I have to look into getting a different flavor. I have to see if Lauren Oils has key lime. They probably do.
It's slightly different.
Yeah.
We Googled it because we were like, can we just do it with lime?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know people kind of think of our lime cream as key lime because it's white chocolate lime, but no, it's just a lime cream, but you can call it key lime if you want.
Yeah.
But I will look into that. I think I did write that down in my list of ideas because it goes in one brain and out the other.
You're lucky to have two.
I know. But sometimes things get lost in the middle. So that's my story. Any questions?
No.
Okay, well, that's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Then. Bye.
We got two lefts, two rights.